Alright, so I apologize for Chapter 2. I forgot that my audio drivers reset my mic boost amount if I reboot my system, but it still says that it was where I set it. So the net result is that my voice was too quiet in the last video. But now we're back. So, it's been about 3 days of training since our last flight where we met the pirates and we blew them up. We've been having some problems accepting this. We've been waiting our entire life to kill Rathi because I assume that they've done some kind of terrible thing to us or our family in the past. As it happens, we had to fight pirates, and we're having some trouble with that. So we're hanging out in a lift in the carrier, and the door opens before we get to where we're going. So we break out of our thoughts of terribleness and the lameness of war, and a hunkering, bald OCS graduate steps in. Casual grin breaks his face, and he recognizes me, us, Markham. A local celebrity. How's it going, Markham? The young officer asked. Pretty good, Hubler. David replied to Second Lieutenant Hubler Hornaday, member of the Starjumper Junior Squadron, and one of Sandman's classmates. How about you? Not too bad, he replied, rubbing the back of his neck. I just had my butt handed to me by a Hellscream pilot, though. In the Sims? David asked. His interest was definitely piqued. The veteran Hellcat squadron didn't usually slum with the OCS graduates in The Sims. A sly grin passed over his face as they had doors closed. No, he continued, the real thing. Well, almost. Hellscream was assigned as my instructor for the last exercise of the day. He had heard through the grapevine we wouldn't be starting advanced combat training soon and decided to give me a jump start. Sounds intense. You ought to know, he responds. You saw the real thing a few days ago. Captain Snyder just transferred the squadron training program to my onboard computer and we won a few rounds. I think the first one may have lasted 20 seconds, he adds with a grin. We return his smile. Not good, huh? Better than that good, he replies. This guy was spooky, anticipated everything I put that arrow through. I mean, towards the 5th or 6th time I started giving him a run for his money, but he was always at least one step ahead of me. I even had the speed and agility advantage over his Hellcat, but he sure as knows how to put that fighter through his faces. This door is open to a lively scene. We survey the lounge area, and can definitely tell that the last sortie of the day came in. Every pilot on board was scattered throughout, and music and conversation filled the room. Just you wait, he began. In a few months we will be that good, and we'll rotate back to put a new batch of rookies in their places. Come on, I'll buy you a beer. Sounds like a plan, Hubler replies, his grin growing a bit wider. So we step through the doors and weave our way through the tables and gather personnel. We get blocked by people, and lots of people tell us that we're awesome and praise us, and things like that. David made a hand gesture towards the barkeep, signaling he wanted 2 beers. The bartender brought over the beverages as David, aware of the din surrounding him, pushed a little closer to the bar so the man could read his name patch and charge the drinks to the right account. Put those on my tab, a familiar voice said from behind the 2 young pilots. David turned to see Assassin behind him, his credit chip in hand. He motioned for the bartender to add 2 more. We appreciate it. Yeah, let's all buy the Conquering Hero around while we're at it, a voice David wished he wasn't too familiar with called out. David looked over Assassin's shoulder and saw Champ pushing his way. Oh, Champ, you bastard. Tell me the truth, Assassin, Champ spat out as he reached them. Did Sandman lift a finger when the fur hit the fan, or did he run for cover while you, Ninja, and Boz took out the buyer trash? David felt himself turn red hot. He stepped forward, ready to lash out at Champ with the first retort that sprang to his mind. But Assassin cut him off before he could speak. Oh, these are so long. Look, Rook, he began, even if the after-action reports weren't public record, which you could read any time, I can safely say his performance was well beyond that of a normal rookie. The intended continuation, such as yourself, was left unspoken by the older officer, but the meaning was clear. The crowd turned to see what Champ's response would be, but the younger officer just stood still, the blood vessel above his temple now visible, unable to find any words of retaliation. Come on, Sandman. Assassin finally broke the silence. He gestured towards Hubler. Bring your friend. Ninja and I have a table in the corner. Assassin grabbed his 2 drinks and led David and Hubler through the crowd of onlookers as Champ fumed behind them. We'll see who's getting patted on the back the next time these pirates decide to crow a pair, Champ weakly called after them before grabbing a seat at the bar and taking out his frustrations on his drink. Jeez, that guy is such an ass, Hubler commented as they again picked their way through the throng of pilots. Why do people put up with him? Because one word from his daddy would break an officer's career like a twig, Assassin answered over his shoulder. He shook his head in disgust. Even when we're fighting for the survival of our species, we apparently have to play politics. David finally spotted Ninja sitting there. Oh, this is so long. Hey, Viking. And then Viking talks, and Sandman, and Hubler. I'm Captain Viking Snyder. This is the Hellscream pilot that gave me my lumps today. Don't sell yourself short, kid. By the 4th or 5th time, I actually had to work. So they all sit down and have a lovely, lovely little party. Yeah, I'm not reading all of that. I will be back in a second. Alright, so I read the rest of it to myself. Feel free to read it on your own time if you wish. Essentially, something odd has happened. Those pirates that we found, after we went back to base, the Hellscream, I think whatever that veteran squad is called, those guys, they were sent on a search and destroy mission, and they found absolutely nothing. No base, no carrier, no jump traces. It seems like those ships just kind of disappeared. Curious.
Pilots, as you may have all heard, during our escort missions yesterday, a group of pirates attacked the transport Aurora. Several pirates successfully escaped from the engagement. Despite the confirmed pirate presence in the system, we are going to continue with our training as scheduled. If you encounter pirates or any hostiles during your training flights, you are not to engage without direct orders. We are short of tasks in this sector at the moment, so you will be assigned to a different class of fighter for a few training missions. Some of you guys will fly the F-86C Hellcat 5, a wonderful multi-purpose fighter which you will fly a lot in the future. Others will get to fly the F-66B Thunderbolt 7, a heavy fighter that can absorb and dish out severe pain. Upon launch, we will fly to the nearest asteroid belt. We will then use the asteroids for target practice, but, and hear me well, do not fire any missiles without permission. Every missile you fire without my express say-so will be taken out of your pay. Those things aren't cheap, and the taxpayers don't like paying for trainees who get trigger happy.
Alright, so shoot all of the missiles at the asteroids. Let's see what kind of ship we're in. Does that button even work? I guess not. Alright.
This is Wellington Control. Alpha Wing. You're cleared and may launch anytime.
So, Alpha? Sorry, I'm pressing random buttons trying to change the, camera. Just so we can look at our ship. Aha. Pad asterisk. Aha! There we are.
You know, this is very depressing. We're stuck here without any action or Kilrathi. There's nothing interesting in this system at all.
Don't get down about it, man. Just do what I do in these kinds of situations. Imagine you're on a beach somewhere, soaking in the sunshine, drinking in the ocean breeze, surrounded by the sounds of summertime and lots, I mean lots, of beautiful women.
Thanks for reminding me. The last time I was on a beach, I was 17. Had a wonderful time with this amazing girl. She was a redhead, very smart and very exciting. Wonder where she is now.
Sounds nice. Last time I was on a beach, I spent the whole day meditating on the waves. It was very serene.
I love the waves of
Last
the
time
beach.
I was on a beach, I was with Ninja. While he was busy contemplating nature, I was busy keeping all the women company.
Yeah, that's the way to do it.
Not surprise me.
Hey, Major, do you have any nice beach and sunshine memories?
No, Assassin. As a matter of fact, I do.
Ooh, I can't wait to hear it.
I remember my last R&R. I had orders from the ship psychologist to take some shore leave, relax, and work on getting control of my anger. He told me that as a squadron leader, I can't lead if I can't keep my temper in control. I came back from that leave feeling refreshed and much more in control of myself. I think I've been doing a lot better managing my anger since then.
Glad to hear you've got the whole anger management thing down. Because if that's the case, then I guess it's okay to tell you what the ship's shrink told me what I need to work on. He said I need to stop using Major Boss toothbrush to scrub the toilets. Although it gets them really clean. It would be pretty hard to give up that habit. Oh yeah, I like that one. Look at that. Well, the ship psychologist told me that I need to stop charging my drinks to Major Boss accounts.
So that was you guys? That's it. I'm going to kick your sorry hind parts from here to Vega.
So, Major,
Well, I feel
how's the
confident
anger
now.
management thing going for you?
Just set course for Nav 1.
Hey, we're just messing with you. You know that, right? It's how we show you how much we like you.
Alright. So we're flying in a Thunderbolt. We didn't get a Hellcat. I'm sure our time will come though. And a Thunderbolt's still pretty nice. It's a basically gigantic armored space cannon tank. Kaboom.
Major, we're nearing the asteroid field.
Roger. Flight. Arm full guns. Let's have some target practice.
Arming guns.
Alright.
Use just your guns. As I said before, if you fire any missiles, they'll come out of your pay. Keep an eye on your shielding. Now destroy some asteroids, pilots.
Remember when I said I love to shoot asteroids? Hey, that was mine.
Firepower is completely different from the arrow. Just ripping apart these asteroids like butter.
What asteroids?
Man, I'll take an arrow over anything, any day. Yeah, same here. This Hellcat's just slowing me down.
That's why you two are here. You guys need to diversify your skills.
Oh, burn.
Wait. Got something on the comm channel. Passing it through.
Major, this is Wellington Control. One of our Hellcat patrols picked up a signal. Went in all by themselves to stir up trouble without calling for backup. They are now under attack by an overwhelming number of pirates not far from your position.
Wellington Control. Who are the pilots?
Captain Burton and Lieutenant Cooper making holiday.
Jeez, what was Burton thinking? He had orders.
Captain Burton reported that Lieutenant Cooper peeled off from formation and engaged without orders. Captain Burton ordered the rest of the wing to attack to allow Cooper to withdraw, but then the fighting became too intense.
Wellington, we will assist them. Heading to Nav 2. Activate the autopilot.
Looks like we might see some action after all. Approaching Nav
Closing
point.
in on their last known position. Now this is real, kids, so stay sharp. This is Major Boss. Bravo Flight, where are you guys?
Good to hear from you, Major. This is Bravo Flight. We are heavily engaged.
Burton, get your way out of there. Withdraw to our position at once.
There's too many of them. We can't withdraw without exposing ourselves to enemy fire. I've got it under control, guys. I've already killed 3 of them. Just keep them off my back and watch me go. I'm on my way to ace it a day. What do you think about that, Marco?
Chan's gonna die.
Idiot. Captain Burton, we are moving to assist.
Make it fast, Major.
Whoops.
Got a missile closing. Move right past the countermeasures. Boy, taking out Captain Burton.
there goes Champ.
He's dead! We're getting swarmed!
That's 2 pilots down. Burton and Cooper are down.
I'm reading a pirate caption. Also detecting a swarm of razors and demons. Sandman, pay attention. This is what happens when you get overconfident. You end up dead. Worse, you end up getting other people killed.
Yes, sir.
We'll talk about it later. We got 2 pilots still out there who are put in a bad situation by no fault of their own. Sads and Ninja, attack the pirate fighters. No problem. Gotcha. Coogler, Floyd, what's your status?
I'm pretty shot up.
Same here. You two are to withdraw as soon as we make contact with the enemy. We'll occupy them long enough to let you slip away. Sandman, attack the Carnivan. I'm authorizing you to use your torpedo. I will cover you and take the shot if you miss.
Roger. Armin torpedo.
Carnivan? I don't think I'm in range to target anything.
Sending you to hell now. Bam!
I guess I should have been afterbirding this entire time, but I wasn't. And there's the frigate. Okay, so I do need help for a sec here. How do I change my missile? That I don't remember. Targeting, fire primary. Oh yeah, that's what it was. Dots and slashes and things. So. Alright, so hold her steady. Get the lock. Fire the lance. Hopefully blow the crap out of this thing. Target locked. And fire, and oh my god. Oh god, we're about to die. Yeah. Alright. So there's our first death. Let's give that another shot. I'm just gonna skip ahead till we reach combat. Alright, so we're back again. You guys don't have to watch all that cutscene again, because I watched it for you. This time we're burning in with the attack group.
They killed Champ! He's dead! We're getting swarmed!
That's 2 pilots down. Burton and Cooper are down.
I'm reading a pirate caption. Also detecting a swarm of razors and demons. Sandman, pay attention. This is what happens when you get overconfident. You end up dead.
Alright, so
You end up getting other people killed.
Yes, sir.
hopefully having cover from our wingmen
We got 2 pilots still out there who are put
less
in a
likely to
bad
die this
situation by
time.
no fault of their own. Sads and Ninja, attack the pirate fighters. No problem. Gotcha. Coogler, Floyd, what's your status?
I'm pretty shot up.
Same here. You two are to withdraw as soon as we make contact with the enemy.
To be fair though,
We'll occupy them long enough
it's
to let
usually not the greatest of ideas to
attack the Carnivan. I'm authorizing you to use your torpedo. I will cover you and take the shot if you miss.
Roger. Armin torpedo.
yeah, as I was saying, to send in pilots against a pirate capital ship, because you've already lost 2 pilots who went in against orders. Confed pilots suck. No. also don't know the range on their missilery. Cock. Oh, we're down to 16% hull already. Okay, I'm gonna launch this thing. So now you're finally coming in. And there's somebody on our ass. Let's just do this. Come on. Come on, fire. Let's get out of here. Oh god. Nicely done. Alright. Well, that was intense. Really, yeah. Let's find our next guy here. Damn it. Come on. Get in there. There we go. Not gonna lie, it might be slow, but it has a lot of guns, and if I was in an air, we'd be dead right now. Alright, so I'm gonna take out this guy because he's by himself.
What's it say in your manual about this?
I'll tell you what it says about that. Oh yeah, we still have missiles left. Cool. Damn it. Bang. So I'm gonna make a conscious effort in this game to use missiles a lot. I have a tendency to not use them, which doesn't make much sense because they're essentially a force multiplier. And you'd be an idiot to not use them. So yeah. Hopefully we'll get jumped between here and home, and I go through all my missiles in the meantime. Alright.
Well, looks like that's it for the pirates.
Good job, people. Especially you, rookie.
Go, rookie! Ow, I
Sandman,
hit my
remember this.
keyboard and...
War, people die.
Nice.
It's an everyday reality. The real tragedy is when people die when they didn't have to. That's what happened here today. Cooper's arrogance killed both him and Burton. What a waste.
I did call
We'll
it.
have to complete Bravo's flight patrol. Let's move on to Nav 3.
Proceed to next
Now 3. Alright, so hopefully we don't have another fight, because I don't have very much ship left.
There's nothing here, sir.
Wait, I'm picking up multiple disturbances at the jump point.
Oh great.
I'm picking up 8 capital ships. One of them's a carrier. It's a big one, too.
Oda.
Hey, relax. It's Confederation. Our guys, you know?
Unidentified fighters, this is the TCS Kennedy requesting your identification codes.
So glad you're friendly.
Roger that, Kennedy. Transmitting codes.
Okay, your codes check out. What's going on, guys?
Shitting bricks because you just jumped in.
Took out the trash. How about you?
We're here for resupply.
Really? Here?
Yeah, well, orders are orders, I guess.
Of course.
You guys seem to be low on fuel and weapons. Why don't you land on our deck? Look, fill you up and reload you in case you run across any more pirates on the way
Yeah.
back. Our zombie wolf squadron will keep stuff quiet for the time being.
Sure.
Let's do
we'll
that.
take you up on that offer.
No problem. Thanks for all the help you guys have been doing to support us heavy carriers on the front. You are clear to land.
You heard the lady. Land at the Kennedy for rearm and refuel.
Cool.
Mission complete.
So, landed on the Kennedy. This is a nice little battle group here. Not bad. Not bad. Coming in on final approach. Let's not blow ourselves up coming in for landing.
Very nice work, Sandman. Not bad for your first time in a Thunderbolt. Now that we are back on the Wellington, you can stop drooling. Only the very best and most experienced pilots are assigned to the fleet's new Lexington-class heavy carriers. You've got a long way to go before you qualify for that kind of service. We lost 2 men today because of one pilot's mistake. Lieutenant Cooper ignored the order not to engage without orders and backup. He wanted some kills for himself. In doing so, he needlessly endangered himself and the 3 other pilots in his wing. Now he and his wing leader, a veteran pilot, are dead. I want you to take Burton and Champ's death as a lesson. When you see numbers beyond your abilities, you call in for backup. You do not light your afterburners and attempt to find some glory. Unlike what you have seen in the holovids, there are no heroes out there. Don't get so confident in your own abilities that you underestimate your enemies. That is the quickest way to get outfitted with a coffin. The funeral is tomorrow at 0900. Uniform will be Class A dress blues. Be there.
So that's a good lesson. We've also got an ace medal. So I guess now we're an ace. But let's not let it go to our head, because we are still in training. But not for long, because next time we start Chapter 4.